Oh, y'all doing another video from Adams-Oyenuga, the crazy mystic, philosopher, psychologist. How y'all doing? And tantric master, or teacher, guide, whatever you want to call it. I don't like titles because they don't really capture the essence of what one is doing, but it's descriptive, so I don't mind. But sometimes I like to call myself a guide because that feels more accurate. Guide of souls, whatever you want to call it, yeah, because it's a big part of what I do. But in terms of any other name, you often feel like I don't like it. Anyway, it is what it is. Okay, so the topic for today that I want to unleash on y'all today is what is the root of jealousy and why it hurts the one who feels jealousy more than the person the jealousy is directed at. The jealousy actually, whoever is feeling jealousy, it is painful to be jealous. It's one of the worst things that I've seen that we do as humans, all of us. Jealousy, because it doesn't make any sense, but we do it anyway. We're very illogical, irrational beings, and that's beautiful. Okay? So, this is a big deal. Hmm? Again, let's see the title again for those who probably didn't hear capture the title. What is the root of jealousy and why it hurts the one who feels jealousy more than the person it's directed at? How does it hurt them more? Huh? Good question. It's like, how's that possible, Lua? What's going on? Are you smoking too much? What's up with that shit? How is jealousy going to hurt somebody? Because some people really get jealous and then they hurt somebody. And like, that person lost everything. That person, their best friend, did something to them that made them lose out of jealousy. And I'm like, no, the person who perpetrated the jealousy act is in hell more than the person. I know it sounds insane, but I say crazy things. That's why I call myself iconoclastic. I like to destroy all regular beliefs. So you don't have to agree. Just hold it again as a hypothesis. Okay? The jealous one. Why? Jealousy is nothing but pure, unadulterated poison. Poison of the worst kind. It's like somebody eating dust, like acidic dust. You see how it eats? Yes. It's like kind of, oh, woo. I wouldn't want, oh, better heal that stuff, release it. Otherwise, jealousy, it causes the energy body gets blocked. It's like acid eating the physical body. It's like that acid eating the energetic body. My goodness, it's not a fun thing. And the reason why people get jealous, if you want to know the truth of it, is the jealousy is because we don't know that we are one. So we think they are having an experience I would like to have, but somehow fate hasn't given me. You have that. How could you? The truth is there's only oneness. We're all one. So if I'm jealous of you, I'm also jealous of myself. I'll say that again. If I'm jealous of somebody, I'm also jealous of myself because you are me, I'm you. These are things that ordinarily people will say you can't say, but I've always called myself a mystic, psychologist, philosopher. For me, one for me. So I say things sometimes that are quite mystical, crazy mystic. Don't worry about it if you're not that type of person. Focus on the logic. Sometimes I'm so logical, it might turn up the mystic. It's like, look, he's talking too much. It's like trying to break it down. It's taking the mystical beauty out of it. I'm like, no. It's like I also go there. And then you have the in-between, a mixture of it, whatever. But either way, all of it are happening right now. Okay? So don't worry when I say things that go over your head, just forget it. Sooner than enough, I will say something logical that you like. The thing is, I'm a dancer, so I'm logical, mystical, I'm logical. I like to throw everything around. Like a juggling act. It's kind of fun. Okay? So that jealousy is what people really, 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 really suffer from. Because the moment you feel that first pain, you know what I'm talking about. You feel, they have that dog, that partner, that girl, whatever, that husband, it hurts. It's like pain. And one of the best ways to really heal this and really handle it is what? First step is to feel present, of course. Take a deep breath. Really, for the first time, inhale all the air from the atmosphere. Take it in. Accept this very moment as is. And what is the truth of this moment? What is the very truth of this moment for you? It is I'm feeling jealousy. That is how I say people are not liars. People think liar ordinarily is like somebody who doesn't cheat. No, if one does not know one's particular feeling field, you're not aware of it, and you throw it on others, that's how it works. That's how it lands. That's how it feels. Because one is not being responsible. One is not saying whatever is, I am also a co-creator. What your neighbors have, the thing you are envying, actually you are a co-creator of it. We all assist each other. So you can actually enjoy, happy for them. Somehow you have contributed to that, what's happening for them. And if you're happy for what's happening to them, sooner than later, under cosmic principles, they're going to have to be happy for you soon. If they don't do that, they're going to get sick because they're not allowing the flow. That's why one of the most generous things you can do is, even if you feel a little jealous, be honest with yourself. You're feeling jealousy, but find it in you. Find it to be happy for others. Even though you might feel that little fear, we feel, oh shit, that's going to happen for them. Oh shit, we get nervous when we hear the good news about our friends, our lovers. But suddenly be present. Take a deep breath. Watch that jealousy. Be with it. Don't run away from it. Honestly. Suddenly you begin to see for what it is. What it is a mistake. We just forgot. The jealousy is just a mistake. It's not a big deal. It's we thinking that's the other. That's not me. No. We are one. We are co-creators. And the moment I'm congratulating you, that's why whenever I see a post on Facebook, anything, something happen, I'm always, if you're my friend, you see it, I'm sending it out. Not because I'm such a nice guy. I am. I'm loving. But more than that, because I understand the cosmic principles. The more I do that to somebody else, somebody is very soon congratulating me. It could be about my anything, money, wealth, whatever it is, girlfriend, lover, marriage, whatever it is. I don't know. Blessings, because that's how things is energetic exchange. So that's why I find it in me, even if I feel a little jealousy, because we are human. Wow, that person's already doing that. Wow. Well, I don't let it take me out of presence. I just see it for what it is. Oh, that's jealousy. Okay, this is what it is. And then I say, well, this jealousy is from an immature part of me, a part of me that needs love, that needs healing, and I send it to it. And this very moment, I'm sending it to that part of me that may still be there. If you're watching this video, do it for yourself. The part of us that's still not healed, that says, how come this hasn't happened for me in this lifetime? How come those people are successful? I'm not. Whatever it is for you, feel that pain. Feel that fucking pain. And that is what's holding you back. That pain. It's happening for them. How about me? The ego, how about me? The ego always wants me. Me, how about me? Don't worry about that. And that's natural. The ego is about me. Don't let anybody deceive you. All egos are about me, myself. The small I am, the tiny I am, the tiny bit I am, the midget I am, the not even existential I am. The one that we call the mind. It's so tiny. When we identify with the mind, it's like we're cheating ourselves. It's like you are going to the beach, all the sand in existence, you choose one tiny grain in there. This wants to be my reality. That's why the earth is becoming a jungle. It's becoming, because everybody forgetting who they are, that they are all the sands. The universe is playing in one particular universe, one particular spot. They think they are it. They think they're trapped in it. Nobody is trapped in anything, because we are all universes playing in one particular universe. For a while. A while is trillions of years, but it's a while. In the existential things, it's a while. Everybody gets their turn. Everybody gets their turn. Right now, this is this universe. I don't know, it could be me, it could be you. Maybe I already did. I don't know. Nobody knows. I don't remember, at least. But I mean, I've done it. And if I've done it, that means it's done. Once you've done it, you've done it. You've done it. You've seen into who you are. And you have graduated. You have realized your universal essence. But we are all it. It's not. I'm not special. Nobody is special. I'm not there yet. Whoever's going to watch this video, I don't know when you're going to watch it. Let me just say when this video is being made, so that it doesn't look like it's lying. It says it was in a state that it was not in. This is 8:13 p.m. 10/21/2020, October 21st, 2020, October 21st, 2020. I haven't gone to that state yet. You know, ordinarily people talk about awakening as if it's one step. Now you're awake. But there are many layers and layers and layers and layers and layers and layers of awakening, many levels of it. So I'm not there yet, that kind of awakening level, whereby one is fully cosmic or universal. No, not yet. Not in this lifetime, at least. That is a state that people like. I'm assuming. I cannot know, but I'm saying assuming because they didn't tell me to say that. So like a little, whatever. It's like Leonard Jacobs. Leonard Jacobs is cosmic. These are galactic cosmic beings. Jose and Osho. They have been able to, dissolve their identity into the universe. That's the last step for all of us. Those who already did it in a former life, very unlikely, because if one has done it, one doesn't come back. It's very difficult, very very rare, extremely one in them. Never happens. So one you just not even think about it because you've marched into the ocean. What form are you going to take again? You become the formless one with existence. But once in a while, people might want to have fun, say, "Oh, let's go play over there again." But more than likely, you won't want to because you're done. You've learned everything. What else are you going to come back here for? There are other people. Let them do it. But you may come once, but that kind of stuff is what I'm talking about. So those that are watching this video, I'm not claiming that. But if it happens, I will say I'm a very clear, direct kind of person. I always tell people the Christ consciousness is the one working. But that's where I'm at right now. The Christ consciousness is working through me, and it's more than enough. More than enough, honestly. And I say that with total love. But what I know is just because I know it's more than enough, more is given, more comes. That's the attitude. That's the attitude you want to have, honestly. Now, my goodness, this is so much. Thank you so much. The gratitude, my goodness, it will dissolve. As long as one has entered the soul level, you will dissolve in the ocean. It's guaranteed because you are now one. You found yourself. Okay, so don't worry about it. Just find it first. If you find it, then you're gonna have to dissolve it eventually. But first, find it. That's what Christ, Jesus Christ, the real Christ, not the one they're giving us. The one they're giving us is an astral being. Okay, don't let them fool you. The Jesus they're talking about is an astral being. That's one of there's a very the Zeus faction. You know, the ones that wanna rule. That's the Jesus. They wanna rule the planet. That's different. That's the Vatican. I'm not against it. I'm just exposing that shit for what it is. Let's just call it fucking spade a spade. That's the Vatican version of Jesus. I'm not against it. It's an astral being. It's a great master, and I give him respect. It's an astral master. Yes, it's a spiritual being. It's a spirit, and it's a Zeus kind of energy, King of Kings kind of stuff. That's that kind of vibe. The Christ I'm talking about is the original one, the one that actually died on the cross. That one, the one that died and experienced it. Christ consciousness on the cross. But people think he was already in the Christ consciousness before that. I would never agree with that. Some of the things, if you read some of what is said, nobody in the Christ consciousness can say it. I can't imagine it. For example, if he said he's the only way, the truth, he must have been blind as fuck to say that. I don't think he said that personally. But if he said that no awakened man can say that, a woman, is impossible. That's the biggest ego. What the fuck? You are the only one? Yeah, really? You? Motherfucker, get the fuck out of here. Nobody is the only one. We are all equal in that regard. Okay, so we can all relax and enjoy. So, talking about jealousy, back to the topic jealousy. Jealousy is something that we all have in us. Okay, so don't start getting on a high horse and say, I've gone beyond that, never jealous. You're full of it. What matters is you become aware of it. And when you become aware of it, you are a master of it, whether you're a man or woman. You've attained mastery of it because you see, I'm jealous. Whatever is going on right now, I'm bashing Ulua, I'm bashing whoever you're bashing, whatever. It's jealousy. Just own it to yourself. You don't have to tell anybody. And from that level of acceptance, of knowing that this is what it is, not more than what it is what it is, no less. This is what I got right this very moment. I'm feeling jealous. Why am I jealous? Money, has better girlfriend, prettier, whatever, richer, more enlightened, more awake, more fine, more follower, whatever, more Facebook. Who cares? Whatever your suffering is, whatever it is, yes. My issue is we just doing our best. And to see the jealousy is actually part of what I want to talk about in this video. It's getting a little long, but maybe I'll do 21 minutes. I love 21. 21. I like 7 minutes. I like 14. Something my favorite. Either 7 or 21. I like to make that jump. Okay. So jealousy. How? What's the question again? Let's go back to the question. Okay. Let me check it again. So I'm professional. What is the root of jealousy and why it hurts the one who feels jealousy more than the person is directed at? The root of jealousy, to keep it simple, is, like I said earlier or inferred, it is not knowing oneself. If one thinks one is not the other, you're going to be jealous all day long. You're going to be jealous. Why? Because who wants something to happen to to the other. We all want things to for ourselves. We're very selfish motherfuckers, and that's fine. That's okay. Not just okay. It's fantastic. But we lie to each other. We deceive each other. I'm not jealous of you. Just be honest. I'm a little jealous. What happened? My goodness. Just say playful so that they don't take you serious. But no, somewhere deep there's a little jealousy. Just to see it. And then, despite or in spite or because you are feeling that pain, then you say, let me congratulate you. I'm happy for you. And try to say it from presence so that you really mean it. Say, you may even confess with the person if you're that close, but you don't need to. Just say it. You know I'm jealous of you. Do you know that? But you don't have to say that. You can just say, wow, I congratulate you. This is what you all have wanted, right? I hope something marvelous happens for me too. You don't have to even say that. You could just leave it at that. Congratulations. The universe begins to the universe likes to equalize, to balance things. Because you have given your heart to someone to congratulate them. The universe says we got to make sure that person too is congratulated. So whatever your desires, your goals start manifesting. The universe says we're going to show some love. We're going to assist that person. So congratulate away. One of the greatest spiritual practices is congratulations. Yes, just congratulate everybody you meet. Anybody you meet, just say congratulations. Even if they say something bad, just say congratulations. Anything, congratulations. Say that to everybody you meet. Congratulations, congratulations. One day, awakening will happen for that person. But that's part of why we are not awake as beings. We're too stingy. We hold back. Oh my goodness, that's happening for you. I'm not going to tell you how much so that they're going to get richer. No, just give the credit. Say, yeah, I'm happy for you. Congratulations, everywhere. Congratulations, congratulations. If you congratulate nature and say, thank you for being so green. Congratulations, congratulations. Just congratulate that tree for being so green. I congratulate you for being so green. What a masterpiece you are. Wow. Suddenly your life becomes radiant. Don't believe what I'm saying? Say, as opposed to saying all the best, say congratulations, congratulations to people. Say congratulations to them. It's better than thank you is the highest, but you don't have to say thank you all the time. Thank you is the best. Gratitude, that's what finally liberates. Because we're not grateful to existence. We're not grateful to existence, part of our issue. We're not. We want more, more, more. We're not present. So the gratitude is the final thing. Telling you, like, universe, that will be done. You'll be so good for me, more than I deserve. Universe says, okay, now that you know, and I'm bigger. Universe has universal ego. Universe says, okay, now that you've seen who's in charge, now I'll be in charge. That's universe, not me, not I. Well, all of us, right? Universe says, okay, now you've become intelligent. People think awakening is the end. No, awakening is the beginning. It's the beginning of the journey. Now you begin to face your demons, your hidden desires, your motives. You begin to see them. You're like, fuck. This is what I'm thinking. This is, oh shit. I'm so jealous like this. But now you're seeing it from presence, from love, from acceptance. And that's a big deal. Because without seeing your wounds in acceptance, with love, with total joy, you're going to judge. And when you judge it, you're going to go to the recesses of your subconscious, they hide. So to do the work, to see it begins to expose everything to yourself. You begin to see your own stink. And some of the things I've done, seen in my own, I'm like, I have this, me, this is gross. But I just see it. Gross sounds like a judgment. I don't mean like a judgment. I just mean in terms of, wow, you, Lua, what's up? Love you. That's how you feel about her. That's what you think. It's not a judgment. It's just a gesture. It's a gesture of love. It is an attempt to share the very essence of who we are. Because who we are is the one. We are the one we've been looking for. But to find oneself, to truly know the one that transcends all the deeper layers of who one is, requires humility. It requires transparency. For one to be able to admit to oneself and say, I am jealous. Jealousy is coming up for me. To yourself, to your friends, or to the plant, or to yourself. Suddenly you begin to see that, my goodness, is from lack. Lack is the root cause. If you were to ask me the root cause of jealousy, it's a sense of lack. Sense of lack is the root cause of jealousy. Sense of lack. Sense of lack is the root cause of jealousy. Sense of lack. Yeah, I like to write this down because some people might help them. It says, if you have to ask me what makes people get jealous, the root of it is a sense of lack. If you feel like I don't have enough, then you're going to be jealous, guaranteed. Otherwise, where is jealousy coming from? And I'm not saying I don't have it, but it's a part of me because I'm not fully like I'm admitting to fully awake yet, so I still have it. Maybe there's a day, I don't know. Maybe it's not possible. I don't know. Who knows? But I can only speak for my own self. I still have some jealous, not too much anymore. It used to be, woof, I'm going crazy, not like blindly, but woof. But now it's much less. As one wakes up, the jealous gets less. It's still there. It's a sense of lack, not complete. So I'm still healing it. Maybe about 10-20%, who knows? But I was about maybe 20%, sort of the lack, the financial blueprint. I'm not talking about awakening. I'm talking about the financial blueprint. We're all born with a particular financial blueprint. And that blueprint is the very destiny. Like for me, mine was so dirty, so nasty, I'm not judging it. It was stained, and my family, they have money, they don't have it anymore. My dad, I hope he doesn't see this video and get upset with me. Maybe I should talk about it. It's a lineage thing. You have money, but you still feel the lack. It's like not enough. It's a lineage thing I had to work on and clear. Unfortunately, I couldn't make money for years because I was still working on it. My dad had money. He worked hard. But it was from hard work. That man, I have so much love and respect for him. The amount of work he put in. My goodness. If people work that hard these days, there'll be so much wealth on the planet. He busted his ass. Literally. Worked so hard to create that wealth. There are easier ways. The easier way is to clear that karma, to clean that energy of lack. Then one can relax and let it flow to oneself. Joyfully like Lakshmi. The currency of life will flow through. So it's very important for one to discover deep down, what is it that I really want? You have to know it. And then know that if it's true that what you want is your destiny, how is it not going to happen? How is it going to happen? Tell me. If universe says this is your destiny, somebody's in the way, they better get off the fucking path, because no, you just relax. If it's your destiny truly, it will manifest. Just do what you can every day towards your goal, okay? But also the sense of lack. We all have it. We have been told, unfortunately, from a young age, that there's not enough money. Not enough money. It's bullshit. There's so much gold on this planet still, after the looting for 100,000 years. Because the looting began, like we said, like 100,000 years ago with Anunnaki. They contrary to popular opinion, they didn't start mining gold. They didn't really come for. They came to dominate. They came to conquer. That's what I know as a mistake. The gold came later. They were like, wow, while we're here, we might as well mine the gold because we're gonna need it later. That came later. It was more like we need an empire. They're empire people, empire beings. This Anunnaki, Zeus type. Okay, their children. Anyway, that's a whole. I don't want to sound crazy, but you get my point. Y'all might think otherwise losing it, but this is the truth. Okay, so for one to really go deep into this pain, the wound of jealousy can really lead to a massive awakening. But one has to be willing to go for it and be honest and transparent. But this sense of lack is big in a lot of us. We've been told there's not enough money, not enough gold. It's a lie. So much gold. This planet is literally golden planet. It's literally the core of the planet Earth is always producing gold. People don't understand. I'm going to burst this out into secret. I don't give a fuck what people say about me. Otherwise on drugs, I don't give a fuck. The truth is the very core of the Earth produces gold. It does. It's endless. It's like I can't explain it logically. She is the self of the universe itself. That joy and bliss comes and radiates these golden particles that accumulate towards up, so you can find them. But they're particles. It's almost like the orgasms of the Earth. That fire, that golden fire. That's the fire inside the Earth, and that's what creates the gold. Same thing with oil. They say oil is scarce. It's bullshit. Oil is the very veins of Mother Earth. What do you think? How can the veins of Mother Earth get depleted? It's like saying, no, but they're not supposed to be doing that. I know that. That's bullshit. But that's a different story. I'm just saying that they create this sense of lack in all of us, saying you got to work hard. It's bullshit. You don't have to work hard. We just have to manifest. And some people are very good at manifesting. I have some of it, but not too much. I wish I did more. It is what it is. I'm more of a mystic, so-called projector type. You know, we can manifest great wealth. But why not? What are we waiting for? Huh? What is the issue? We can, but the sense of lack prevents it. People that can really create so much wealth, they'll be saying, okay, maybe this is big enough. Maybe I'll go broke. I won't. As opposed to just being bold and brave. That's how it holds us back as a civilization. Imagine, there's so much gold, so much. This earth is like a jewel, like a jewelry itself. Gold, diamond, endless, everything. It's like a jewel. That's why everybody wants to come here. Because she's generous. She keeps generating gold, diamond, tin, everything is. She's just, she's a gorgeous woman, just spewing all this from her heart, the core. So that sense of lack, we have to look at it and say enough feeling of lack. No, there's an abundance. Just what are you good at? Like for me, I'm a talker. Everybody knows that. Once you're around me, I'm trying to watch these things. Keep talking and talking and talking. Love talking. So that's part of why I make my living as a teacher. Some kind of orator, I guess you may call. I don't know. Some people might think I'm not, but I think I'm a little auditory. I think I'm pretty articulate and eloquent for being a past stutterer. I think this is pretty good for me. So people might say this is not good, but for me, I'm so happy. I'm like, wow. Because before I was stuttering when I was a teenager, it's too much stress, too much stress. I was stressed out. I didn't feel accepted, loved. Like, oh, I had my gift. I was to be this or that. It creates a tension in the body. And that tension can create tension in the neck. And well, meditation, healing work, years and years of work. You have to open it up more and more so that now I can speak like this. So for me, it's a huge from going there to here. So I'm grateful to the universe because it's not my doing. I'm grateful that this can be spoken of now. Okay, but this universe is the one doing it. So jealousy, to go back to jealousy. So don't be afraid of jealousy. Just know it's a sense of lack. If you can say, I can create my reality, why not? To create one's reality needs one to be really settled in the present. Otherwise, one cannot create one's reality. Okay, to create one's reality means that you have to know yourself, because then from that you create a reality for which you say, yes, this is the creation. This is how I want my life to be as much as possible. Okay, because we have other people to not compete but to be with. For me, this just began for me. For the first 40 years of my life wasn't that easy. Great moments, many thousands of millions of great moments, but moments I just wanted to kill myself. So now that it's here now I'm like, hey, how's the rest of my life gonna look? So now I'm designing courses, teaching more, speaking out more, playing music again. Hopefully when this corona bullshit, it's there, it's real. For those of you that believe it is real. Yeah, I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but nobody in their right mind will tell me, okay, I shouldn't say that, that's too harsh. But you're really telling me that a disease that kills people survive 99.9%, and you want to hold down the fucking economy down for that? To me, that's just enough for me to say. And we don't need to. Look at states that have been opening, stadiums opening, Trump rallies. Are they dying? Why does the media has done a phenomenal job in deceiving people, so they can't even see that shit. How come those guys are not dropping dead after the event if this corona is so deadly as they make it look? It kills people, yes, but that's a breathing ground. If you don't eat right, if one doesn't make us have sex in a very divine, beautiful way, if it's too much ejaculation, all kinds of stuff, it creates breathing ground for viruses. And I'm not making fun of anybody. I'm just saying, let's improve our diet, our sex life, our joy life, how we create. Let's get more creative, live more in the moment, more transparent, more loving. And then the energetics will change. It has to change. It has to transform. But what do we do instead? We judge ourselves. We say, I'm wrong. No, you're not wrong. You're just jealous. And you have a sense of lack. So what? As long as one sees this sense of lack, that somehow have a sense of lack, you're not projecting that I'm poor because the white man, or there's truth to that. I'm not saying there's some organization that's like really stingy and fucking shit up. But don't let that be your reality. Always take responsibility. That's how you take power back from those bastards. You just say, right now, somehow, I must be choosing this because I have a feeling of lack. And you know it deep in the core of your soul that the more the wound, this lack, the sense of lack is coming from, there at the root of it, you can say, wow, it gets healed. The more one begins to feel abundance, then you're like, oh, that's what you're creating. Guess what I'm creating? You don't want to see? Okay, that's fine. But this is my joy. Good for you. I'm happy for you. Oh, wow. Can we create together? Because you're confident. We're co-creators. But when we feel like, oh my, they have what they want, I can't have what I have. That is the lack. That is the sense of lack. Who told you you can't have what you want? Who said that to you? Why would that be your reality? No, no. Their joy, what they're getting, is not a negation of what's possible for you. It just means you may have to follow a different dance, or maybe you have been dancing your own dance, or maybe it's just not time. Like me, like I said, a lot of what's been happening is I've been teaching for years, but now it's having a momentum now because it was this time. For years, I just waited, I just prepared, I kept preparing, 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 preparing. You have to prepare your body, I'm saying that. Then it began to open for me, and now, okay. The universe says, now, speak. For the past couple of years, I've been teaching more, and now it's even more intense. So jealousy, 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 our good friend jealousy. Don't run away from it. Just say at the root of it is the feeling of lack. And to feel lack is to be jealous. Even don't be deceived. Those who actually are very powerful, the conquerors, they are also jealous. Yes, I say that. Listen to me. Check this out. They, people think they are like kings, so they are saying, I have conquered the world. Everything is perfect for me right now. Magazine. Excuse me, I'm a little sleepy. I'm gonna get up soon. They come to the top of the world. Hmm? Hmm. Sometimes they're like in hell. They look at the masses. They're like, they wish they could be like the masses. Not they can go to the prostitute, whatever it is they want to do, can smoke that drug, but all eyes on them. They fuck up the tension in that life. Worried about when somebody filmed you what you were doing in the dark, or somebody saw something. It's a life of torture. Okay, so jealousy can also come from a different direction. Don't think it's always the lower jealous of the higher. No, it can be the higher official that's jealous of everybody else. Like you guys, there's sometimes millionaires. I've seen the billionaires. They are saying these people don't know the pressure I'm under. $1 billion? You know the pressure that you're going to be on? It's like sitting like this all day long, holding your breath. But it is the reality of some people. And it can be your reality. I'm not for billionaires. Billionaires to me is too much. Why do you need $1 billion? What you gonna do with that shit? No, I feel like, and this might sound naive, but for me, I feel like almost every human can become a millionaire. I say that authority. Why not? A simple millionaire, not like a zillionaire. $500,000, whatever. You have a little heart somewhere, Morocco, Nigeria, whatever it is. You can travel anywhere in the planet whenever you want. You have family, you might have lovers if you're poly. You can go anywhere in the world. What else are people looking for? That's it. Very simple. They can travel, their children are educated, they can eat, they can fornicate, they want to fornicate, whatever it is they're into, I don't judge. That's simplicity. They'll be happy, they'll be productive. Some people want more, and it's fine. The leader types, they always want more. That's fine. Go for it. But just know it's not going to fulfill you, that's all. That's all. No material wealth can fulfill anybody. Fulfillment comes from doing the work. You have to feel your pain. You gotta feel it. You gotta let it burn you. It hurts. You gotta feel the angst of it. You gotta feel the pressure of it. Okay? Now, when you feel it, that's how your heart begins to open. Something you're like, ah, my heart is opening, and it's such a relief. Such a relief. Okay? So don't let anybody tell you that jealousy is an obstacle. You know it. Say to yourself, jealousy is my gateway. Because the more you can be aware of the energy of jealousy, it can be your ride home. Why? Because if you can be very present with the jealousy, see for what it is. Jealousy is like an atomic weapon. Think of an atomic weapon, that's jealousy. People think these emotions are small things. That's why they're hard sometimes to master for people. Think of a nuclear weapon. Think of it. That's exactly what it is, the emotions. When they explode, that's why they add to presence. The presence is of the soul, almost universal. When the nuclear energy of the emotions are almost nuclear. Nuke, the family, nuke, the mind. When the explosion of the mind, that's just pure madness. Okay? So that's what you know. But in terms of being jealous, you want to make sure that you face it and the lack, that sense of lack. Look at it. So that for the last time you can just say, what? I see myself, I see the lack that I live in. I see that I feel like there's not enough. I have that fear that I can't pay my rent. I have a fear I might get thrown out. I have a fear I might become homeless. All those stuff, bring them to the surface. See them. Be honest. Don't lie to yourself. And then from that point of view, you realize that jealousy has been a blessing in disguise. Why? Because jealousy is medicine. The nuclear explosion of the emotional body. Whenever you hear nuclear, people say it's a star thing. I would never agree. There's no nuking in the star system. No, the explosion of the emotions, because we have a body, we don't feel. We're like, oh, I just burst into anger. That anger, whatever the emotion you have as human, is nucleic. It's huge. That's why when they blast, it can send one into samadhi. That's why it just requires presence, to be with the pain, to be with the suffering, to feel whatever is coming up in the moment. So that feeling, that will be the last feeling, and that feeling is the last nuclear. It's suddenly you find yourself exploding into oneness, into joy, into freedom. For the first time you feel yourself home, you say, I am in the here now. Wow, this is my reality. This is what I've been missing. Now I'm here now. I'm home. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Father. Thank you so much. Thank you for your assistance. The Father is not some guy with a beard. Father is the universe. Whenever you hear me say Father, when Christ used that word, he's talking about Father, the universe. The Mother is existence. Mother, existence, Father, and not cosmos. Cosmos is the child of the galaxy. Cosmos is his name or her name, because a woman comes from very masculine like that. It is Cosmos, the child of Mother. The only equal to existence is the universe, because they're a couple. There are two halves of her. One part is existence, one is the universe. It's esoteric things some of you might not be interested in. But those that are interested in that watch this later, message me 510-240-2322. Don't forget 510-240-2322 or oluwaadams9@gmail.com. I look forward to hearing from you guys. You are beautiful. Thank you all for blessings. It's been fun for me. This is always fun. And I'm going to put hundreds of videos very soon. Because a lady that was designing it for me, she said, oh no, let's put only a little, we can market. I'm like, no, that's not the way I work. I mean, she's very good at what she does. But in my heart, I don't work like that. My thing is, that feels to me a little deceitful. I'm not saying it's deceitful. That's their system. But for me, I want to be generous. Put it out there. For those who hear the truth in what I say, for those who the words I use, they can feel the being, the love in it. Let them reach out to me through these messages, through these videos. But that's the only way I feel I can really reach out to those that are meant to guide. Because there's many of you over there, we're meant to guide each other home, by the way. So don't think I'm kind of egomaniac. Trying to guide people. No, we'll guide each other. But the more the better, the more the merrier, right? The more the merrier, why not? So love you all. Thank you so much. It's been so much fun. I'm gonna many videos. Just don't forget to subscribe button, and we're gonna have some products coming up, t-shirts with certain sayings on them with me and my boy Jamie. We're gonna do that, like fashion for cool people. That guy, he has a sense of style. He's gonna design it. We're gonna put the words on them. We're gonna find it. It's gonna be awesome. So that's a whole different thing we're working on right now. But in the meantime, love you guys. You're amazing. I don't care what anybody told you yesterday or today or this morning that you're not amazing. Tell them to get the fuck out. Tell them to get the fuck away from you, because you're amazing. Okay? You just may not know it. Others may not have seen it, or they may have seen it, but you don't know it. So just know it's there. You are fucking amazing. Love you all. Blessings. Good night. Yay! Okay, this thing here. That's good.